Hello everybody, welcome back to 2K21. We are going to be doing the second video, Shawn Bradley's 13 blocks. In this game, we have to record 2 blocks as a team, but you know my goals. I don't ever like being simple. We're going to aim for 2 blocks with both of my centers. So I'm going to show you my lineup. I went with all emeralds except for this Jamal Murray. Everybody else is a dynamic duo, except for the Simbular. I'm not going to lie. So these are a dynamic duo, both emeralds. These are all emeralds. This is a sapphire. You know, these two. And then the centers are rubies just because they're the ones who we're trying to do the challenge with. They're 4-minute quarters, so if you want, you can specifically go and... What am I trying to do? I don't know. Oh, you can... just run your starters in for a quarter and then your bench for a quarter because they are 4 and not 5-minute quarters. They can handle it. They'll just be more tired at the end of each quarter, but with a whole quarter rest, they will be good by the time you bring them in again. But when you run 5-minute quarters, they're too tired, and then still a 5-minute rest is not long enough. So I might just run them 2 and 2. So I'll show you the first 2, last 2, and highlights. I don't know how I'm going to do the highlights. I don't know if I'm going to try to just show Bradley highlights. I don't know if I want to show Bradley highlights, to be 1,000,000% honest. Because can I score with him? Yes. Do I want to score with him? No.
Fox with the steal.
Come on. Where you at?
Left side, Bradley.
Oh, that was lethal. Can he go up with it? He's too big. He's too big. Come on.
And that'll start us off.
He is too big.
You can feel the tension.
So normally I would like to play on ball,
you're right.
but if I can just no, I don't want them to shoot threes. And it's not that I don't want them to shoot threes. I need them to go in the paint, and I need to figure out how to get them.
Fox goes in, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Scoring will not be an issue this
afraid
game.
to take it right at the defense
I think
on the drive.
in the fourth quarter, I think I'll talk about how I was able to get them to drive.
The pass to Sabonis.
In the last game, I was able to get them to drive by pressing the point guard.
From past the arc. Can't hit that one.
That
good work
could
defensively by
work.
Fox.
If they shoot a bad shot and then we let them get the rebound, they're in the paint and they're not going to pass it out. Let me check if I press to see if it'll...
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next year. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get 2 blocks with our centers. Let's just aim for 14 blocks. That'll make it.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance.
Let's see if LeBron can do something here,
that's
big
not
boy.
The defense you need. You got to be tougher defense.
Yes,
Boy, you
Bradley.
love that assist by LeBron.
I don't know. We might be able to just do highlights with Bradley if I really seek him out. There's not going to be a lot of highlights with him. But
outside Williams.
That's fine.
Down low.
No, Bradley, you're getting your man up nice.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Just stand here, pull it, bang, we're up.
First shot, first basket.
All right, so I will talk to you in the highlights, and I'll talk to you in the last 2.
From Fox there.
All right, boys, let's talk about Shawn Bradley. Now, he's a very tall card, and if you use him correctly defensively, he's not good. He's a great card. He can do just about anything you need him to, anything you want him to. It's just on the offense end, it's a little bit different. Because of his height, he is extremely slow. So, like, as you see, a lot of the time when I set him up, it's me moving him, make him run to the hoop, and hopefully I can catch the center. So even if you try to use him like for the post, his post is really good still. He's not a bad post player. There's a lot of players who are not very good ones, mostly if they're not very tall, but as you can see, he can put somebody in the post. It gets stuff to go. So if you get a mismatch, it's auto. You see how far that he's pushing him into the paint? Like, this card's a really good card. And for the price, he's great. If you can get him for like 2-3K, I recommend. Don't buy him for like the 7-8K that I paid for him. Because every day that goes by, this card's going to be cheaper. So wait a little bit, buy him. He's really good.
Even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him
Alright, boys, we are back. And I think we did get more than the amount of blocks that we needed. But it was a little bit hard. I'm not going to lie. I couldn't figure out how to get the blocks. When I want to get a block, I want to get it face up like that. But I can tell you now, that's the only block that I got face up. Oh, no, it's one of two.
Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
I couldn't get them playing defense because they wanted to shoot from mids. They'd always take step backs before the shot. So you were playing good D, but you're not getting the block. So a lot of mine were chase downs. So somebody like Michael Porter Jr. can really get chase downs. Shia can get chase downs. I think Murray might have even had a block. We'll have to check at the end.
On the wing, Williams.
But I'm not getting a lot playing how I normally would. I went for an oop, but it didn't work. So hope you guys like that review of Bradley. Now I want to know, do you guys like that card? Did you guys buy that card? How much did you guys buy it for? Because for us on PC, he's, I don't know, I think he's going for like 6-7K. It's not like he's going for like a boatload, but he ain't going for free.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8.
It's not like on PC where you can pick up most cards for a G.
How creative Murray is with the ball.
Nah.
Just dribbling through
defenders. Yeah, console you can get everything cheap. PC is just, the market's smaller, so a lot of the cards that for console are cheap, they're not that cheap for us.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way
This game was kind of, I'm not even going to say it was like fun or interesting.
And it's Murray
because for me, just getting blocks is boring. Getting rebounds is boring. Getting points is kind of fun because you can score any way you want. Like being forced to make so many team dunks is pretty fun because you have to do it. Because I'm glad they don't do like layups, because layups you never aim to do a layup. Like you just do one instead of a dunk.
He's covered by Murray.
Oh, I tried to get my face up block, but it did not work. Except for he's too far away. I picked him just being tall.
The biggest in the game. Porter kicks to Horford.
I really shot a 3 with him before and man airballed it.
This one for 3.
His release is just weirdly fast.
No good. And it's Williams with
so
the
it's
ball
not fun shooting it. It's weirdly fast but slow at the same time. That's a foul. Come on, Shia. I thought that was
go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
What's his face? My buddy healed. Yeah, sometimes I really can't think of people's names. That's my #1 thing is if I don't remember your name, it's not you. It's literally me because I can't remember people's names.
And that one good.
So even remember players' names. I have hundreds of cards. So me being able to be like, oh, this specific card, that's kind of hard for me.
Pass to Wells.
So I have what, 3 Michael Porter, maybe 4 Michael Porter.
At the top of the key, Sabonis. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was
this game really wasn't that bad. I gotta show you. Let's see if we got 2 blocks with 2 players, which I don't think we did. There weren't a lot of highlights for Bradley, so we're gonna have to use all different kinds of highlights. So let's see. We got 2 Bradley blocks, Michael Porter, Shia, Neil Hartford, Isaac. So we did get more than what we wanted for total blocks, but we didn't get 2 for any 2 players. We just got 2 for 1 and then 1 for 4 players. Which I'm not too upset about. The game wasn't that hard. I kind of wish they had more higher rated players. Like I feel like Stoudemire has a higher overrated player. Like a higher rated player. So I'm going to show you guys. I didn't get any of these. That's fine. How much they're going for us. So if you think, oh no, they're probably not even that expensive on PC. So if you're just being lazy, yeah, you can spend 100K on them, but you're not going to. It's 50K, but you got to go more towards the end. And the reason why I'm going here and not just in the auction house is because if you go in the 23,000, if you go in the auction house, this card didn't show up for me. I couldn't find this card. I had to do so many different filters and so many different things just to make sure that this card appeared so I could look. So far, the cheapest one we've seen is 20K. I did not pay 20K. I'm not going to lie. I didn't. 16, 15, 9, 5. Boatload's going for 500. Exchange might be able to pick one of them up for a G. Well, we lost another card. 13. So you're going to pay around like 10 for him, maybe. But this card was significantly cheaper. M-A-N. Manu Ginobili. Let's go with the amethyst. And let's go buy now. Let's go buy now of, what, 10k. Yeah, you can get it for like 9, which I paid not even close to that. So that's how much those cards cost. Tomorrow we will come back and we will do even more spotlight challenges. Wrong challenges. We will be using the Manu. Oh yeah. Before I go. I'll show you how much the other ones cost, just so you don't think, oh, he's lying, they're not even that expensive. See? 600k. People are actually bidding 600. There are no buy nows for this card. Like, they're all going for at least 100k. Now, you think that's crazy? 1 million. Let's see what Steve Francis is going for. 1.7, 500, 200. Yeah. There's a reason I don't have these cards yet. Because I'm not spending everything I have to get 3 cards. I just bought a new card today. I bought Dino for like 5k. I didn't pay no 500k. I'm not crazy. Like, the money-making methods they change a lot. I'm not going to lie. If you guys want sniping tips, I'll give you one without giving you one. Pick something super specific. Like, choose the originals. Go here. And find Curry in the auction. Find out how much he's going for. What's the lowest he's going for? Let's say the lowest he is going for is 7.8. And you can pick this one up for like 5k. You sell him for 7.5. Alright, minus the 10%. You're still making about over 1,000. And you just got to do that a bunch of times. Or you can go anal when searching, and you can find cards that are more rare. So if you can pick this one up for cheap, you can flip them for 80k. Because if somebody wants him, and they want to complete the set, they'll pay 80k for him. I've put up a card last year, and it was a card that was not on the market anymore. And it was like a basic ruby. It sold for 300k. So that's my advice. So, come back for the next video when we play with Manu. It should be fun. Peace.